There are so many different ways to connect with God. And as much as I love temple worship, it is the intimacy of home worship that has brought a sense of peace and stability into my life. Not through doing something grand, but by paying attention to the small things, the little variations, the meanings behind what we do. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Most people know Ganesha as the remover of obstacles. This association comes from a well-known Puranic episode when Shiva restored Ganesha to life and gave him the elephant head. He also granted him a place of primacy called Agra Puja. This means the one who would be worshipped first before any undertaking. From that moment, Ganesha became Vignaharta, the remover of obstacles. So when I decided to begin a no-sugar diet after being told I was pre-diabetic, I first worshipped Ganesha. I had a plan, and there is a certain confidence that comes only from a well-made plan. It brings a sense that this is already working. My worship then was almost celebratory. Sukha karta, dukha harta, varta vignachi. I sang the arti with gratitude because I was sure everything was going to work out. Well, it didn't. That very day, I found myself in a situation I had not accounted for. There were sweets, there was company, and I gave in. Over the next few days, nothing changed. The plan didn't hold at all. Sugar, I realized, is not something that yields to a single decision. By the following Wednesday, I sat down in front of Ganesha and chose to do japa over ritual. In other words, repetition over performance. Now I love my murti. He was hand carved from a single block of marble to my specifications, and I feel a deep connection knowing that this rupa, this form of Ganesha, is mine. His eyes are particularly wise, and he is the kind of presence that doesn't overwhelm, but absorbs. But that day the chanting wasn't comforting. There was a discomfort that kept sharpening. I felt it wasn't the frustration of failure, but a clearer sense that I was missing something fundamental. Eventually, I abandoned the diet, and in that space, something unexpected happened. Without the pressure of perfection, my sugar intake began to regulate itself. The failure of the diet had created a pause, and that pause accomplished what willpower alone could not. I saw the flaw in my plan. I had tried to move from excess to complete elimination overnight. I hadn't sought any guidance, medical or otherwise. I had left sugar within easy reach. I hadn't communicated boundaries to the people around me. I had designed a plan but not built a structure to support it. In many traditional depictions, Ganesha is placed at the threshold as Dwarapala, the guardian of beginnings. He stands there not only to bless what lies ahead, but to ensure readiness before one crosses over. Seen in that light, the role of Vignaharta expands. The removal of obstacles is not always a clearing of the path. Sometimes it's the placing of a necessary interruption. Ganesha is also Vignakarta, the one who places obstacles for a reason. He creates space for you to ask, is this thought true? Is this sustainable? Am I moving with awareness or only with urgency? And sometimes what feels like not getting what we want is simply that pause at the threshold. So if you feel Ganesha is not fulfilling your wish, step back and see it from a distance. It may not be denial at all. It may be a more considered way of receiving exactly what you had asked for. Join me in the next episode as I keep exploring these small, everyday ritual insights and what we can actually do with them.